Welcome again to Joe Stunner Boxing. I want to talk a little bit about Tyson Fury because the contest with Oleksandr Usyk is creeping up on us. Because first week of January, it's creeping up. And if this fight goes ahead, and I'm one of the people that has doubts, obviously it's for all the marbles. It's the undisputed fight. It's the one we've been waiting for. I desperately hope it goes ahead. But the more I think about it, the more I think of Usyk as being the favourite. And there is a mode of thought which has existed for quite a long time, which I myself may have bought into at some point before I really sort of thought about it intricately, that Tyson Fury has always had this is certainly true, he has always had this Floyd Mayweather, Sugar Ray Leonard strategy where he will wait for guys to either be knocked off or to get old. He will try to age out fighters, opponents. I mean, Leonard did this in the second half of his career. He definitely did it with Hagler. He waited for an opportunity where he thought, okay, I can beat this guy now. This guy's slowed down enough. And I'm not saying that even though I thought Hagler beat Leonard, I'm not saying that Leonard's performance wasn't great. It was great, most certainly was great. And he is, without question, a great fighter. With Mayweather, he really mastered the art of doing this, mastered it down to a T. But again, he was a great fighter. I'm not disputing that. And Fury has had this attitude where he will only jump when he feels he can land on both feet. Now, with the case of Usyk is a year older than Fury. But I always felt if Fury was waiting to somehow age out Usyk, he was going to have a long wait, because it seems to me that even though Usyk is a year older, that's really nothing. And Usyk has lived the life. Usyk has not taken drugs and drink. Usyk has not abused his body by coming up and down in weight, en masse. None of his training camps have been fat camps. If anything, he's had to put on weight when he moved to heavyweight, and do that in a constructive, scientific way, so that he's not just carrying excess weight for the sake of it, and it's not affecting his speed and his balance and all the rest of it. With Fury, it's sort of hit and miss. And if Fury has done this and has waited to age out Usyk, that's a grotesque mistake for a man who has done all of the negative things that I just mentioned. Now, probably it's more likely that he's waited for Usyk to put some miles on the clock, which is a slightly different thing, because you can slow down just a little, just enough for an opponent to think that, okay, I've got you, I can take you now. And I think with Usyk, it may be the Dubois fight. Possibly Fury has seen that Usyk is potentially vulnerable to the body, because there was that, disputed low blow, and Usyk did go on the floor and did appear to be in pain. He could have been putting it on to milk the 5 minutes, quite possibly. But Fury has clearly seen something, and I would guess that it is body work that can really do some damage on Usyk. Because Usyk, although he's smaller than Fury, most people are, nearly everyone is, Usyk's not a small man. And yes, Fury can lean on him, but he can't do to him what he did to Steve Cunningham, because Usyk's a much bigger man than Steve Cunningham, and he has settled into the heavyweight division very well. He actually fought as an amateur at higher weights than the cruiserweight division, cruiserweight limit. So I kind of see Fury as thinking, okay, it's a calculated gamble, just like going to Dusseldorf was a gamble against Klitschko, just as going over to America when I'd only had 2 comeback fights, or was it 3? It's 2, wasn't it? Safiri and Pianeta. Going over to America and fighting Wilder that first time was a calculated gamble. But yeah, I can take this guy, and I've got to do it now. So, having said that, I do have doubts about Fury, about the fight going ahead. I've kind of argued against myself, haven't I, by saying that maybe Fury is seeing an opportunity right now and he thinks it's now or never, I've got to take him now. Because there's no doubt that if you do put that wear and tear on your body with out of the ring negatives, as Fury has done, you will take years off your career without question. And yes, Fury is a big man, and yes, he has skills, and yes, he has a lot of mental strength in the ring, a lot of mental strength. Nevertheless, the father, as the old saying goes, father time waits for no one, and he may have aged himself out. But look, I've doubted Fury before in the ring. I think twice, 3 times maybe, picked against him in the Wilder fight. In those 3 fights, I didn't. I picked the first 2 fights. I definitely picked Wilder. The third fight, I picked Fury. And I think, if memory serves, I picked with the Klitschko fight, I picked Fury to win, but for Klitschko to get the decision, because I didn't think they'd give Fury the decision. But Fury won so wide, he picked up the decision. Because I thought, Klitschko was there for the taking, at the age and so on and so forth, and some of his recent performances, going the distance with Bryant Jennings and so on. So but that of course is ancient history. Of course, that Fury has probably gone for good. How will a fight pan out? I'm still thinking about it, but I would imagine Fury will try to put it on Usyk, bully him, and will definitely target the body. I'll be very surprised if that wasn't the case. So anyway, just a few thoughts on this upcoming fight, because like I say, it is creeping towards us, and before we know it, it's going to be fight week. Have a think. Tell me what you think. Give me your opinions. As always, thank you for your time. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new and hit the like button as well. I always appreciate you doing that, and thank you if you've already subscribed. And I will read your comments and comment myself, reply. So, until next time, bye for now.